Today, I want to talk about something that many English learners feel, but very few people say honestly. Something that affects your speaking, your confidence, your career, and even how you see yourself. English. Not grammar, not vocabulary, confidence. You may have heard people saying, "My grammar is weak. I need to learn tenses first. I will speak after I improve grammar." But inside, the real problem is not grammar. It is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of sounding wrong, fear of being judged. Today, I want to explain this slowly, in simple English, like we are just sitting together, talking calmly, without pressure, without complicated words. First, let me ask you something. Be honest. Do you really not know English, or are you afraid to speak English? Because these two things are very different. Many people understand English, they read English, they watch English videos, they know words, but when it is time to speak, their mouth becomes quiet, their mind becomes blank, and confidence goes down. Why? Because they think, "My grammar must be perfect." Let me tell you something clearly. English was made to communicate, not to impress. English was made to share ideas, not to show rules. Now think about your own life. When you speak your mother tongue, do you think about grammar? No, you just speak. You make mistakes, you correct yourself, you continue, and people understand you. Then why do we treat English like an exam, not like a language? From childhood, we are taught one thing: first grammar, then speaking. And this one idea destroys confidence, because grammar has no end. You learn present tense, then past, then future, then perfect, then continuous, then conditionals, then passive voice, and still you feel scared. So you wait. I will speak later, after more practice, after better grammar. But later never comes. Years pass. Confidence stays low. This is why confidence is more important than grammar, because grammar without confidence stays inside your notebook, but confidence brings words out of your mouth. Now, let me tell you something personal. There was a time when I also knew grammar rules. I knew sentence structure, I knew tenses, but I did not speak. Why? Because inside my head, there was always one voice. What if this sentence is wrong? What if tense is incorrect? What if people laugh? So I stayed silent, and silence felt safe. But silence is dangerous, because silence slowly kills confidence. Every day you don't speak, fear becomes stronger. And one day, even simple sentences feel difficult. Now look around you. You will see people who speak English with mistakes, wrong grammar, wrong pronunciation, but they speak confidently. People listen to them. People understand them. People respect them. Why? Because confidence speaks louder than grammar. On the other side, you will see people with good grammar knowledge but very low confidence. They speak slowly, they hesitate, they stop mid-sentence, not because they don't know English, but because fear controls them. Let me tell you one simple truth. Communication is not about correctness. Communication is about clarity. If the other person understands you, you are successful, even if grammar is not perfect. Now think about a child, a small child. How does a child learn language? Does the child learn grammar first? No, the child speaks first. Wrong words, broken sentences, funny pronunciation, but the child keeps speaking, and slowly, naturally, language improves. Adults do the opposite. We stay silent until we feel perfect, and perfection never comes. That is why adults struggle more than children, not because adults are weak, but because adults are afraid. Now let's talk about fear. Fear does something very dangerous. Fear blocks your brain. You know the word, but you can't remember it. You know the sentence, but you can't say it. This happens because fear closes your mind. Confidence opens it. That is why sometimes when you speak alone, you speak well, but in front of people, everything disappears. Grammar did not disappear. Confidence disappeared. This proves one thing. The problem is not knowledge. The problem is mindset. Now let me explain why grammar should come later. Grammar is like polish. Confidence is like wood. If there is no wood, what will you polish? First speak, then improve. First express, then correct. Many learners do the opposite. They try to correct before they express, and this stops growth. Now, let me say this clearly. Grammar is important, yes, but grammar should help your speaking, not stop your speaking. Grammar should support confidence, not replace confidence. The correct order is simple. Confidence first, grammar later. Speaking first, correction later. Now, you may ask, how can I build confidence? The answer is simple, but not easy. You build confidence by speaking, not by waiting. Start small. Speak to yourself. Speak in front of the mirror. Record your voice. Speak slowly. Speak simple. Do not aim for perfection, aim for expression. Say what you want to say using the words you know, even if sentences are broken. Broken English is better than silent English. Every time you speak, you train your brain. Every time you speak, fear becomes smaller. Confidence is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it becomes weak. If you use it daily, it becomes strong. Now let's talk about mistakes. Mistakes are not enemies. Mistakes are teachers. Every confident speaker has made thousands of mistakes. They did not become confident because they were perfect. They became confident because they were brave. People are not judging you as much as you think. Most people are busy with their own problems. And even if someone corrects you, it does not mean you failed. It means you learned. Correction is growth. Silence is stagnation. Now think about fluency. Many people think fluency means fast speaking. No, fluency means smooth speaking. Speaking without fear. Speaking without stopping your thoughts. And smooth speaking comes from confidence, not grammar. When you are confident, your brain relaxes. When your brain relaxes, words flow. That is real fluency. Now imagine this. Two people. Person 1 speaks with mistakes, but confidently. Person 2 speaks with perfect grammar, but very low confidence. Who will you listen to? Most people choose confidence, because confidence creates trust, and trust is powerful. Now let me talk about jobs, interviews, and real life. In interviews, interviewers don't check your grammar book. They check your confidence. They check how clearly you explain, how calmly you speak, how confidently you answer. Small grammar mistakes do not matter. Fear matters. Silence matters. Confidence changes opportunities. Now, I want you to understand something. You don't need confidence to start speaking. You get confidence by speaking. This is very important. Don't wait for confidence. Start without it. And slowly, confidence will come. Now pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what is stopping me? Grammar or fear? If it is fear, then grammar will not fix it. Only speaking will. Before I end, let me say this gently. You are not bad at English. You are just afraid. And fear can be defeated. One sentence at a time. One conversation at a time. One day at a time. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is calm. And you already have it inside you. You just need to let it speak. If this talk helped you, if you felt understood, if you felt less alone, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and tell me in the comments what stops you from speaking English confidently. Fear? Grammar?